What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Al King with Storm Dagger Films, back on that again with a new video. And guys, I gotta talk about Kung Fu Panda 4. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, it was a disappointment in my opinion. Now, I will say this real quick before you continue watching this video. There will be heavy spoilers, so if you haven't seen Kung Fu Panda 4, don't watch this video. But anyway, after that's out the way, let me get on into it why I personally think Kung Fu Panda 4 was an absolute disappointment. First of all, listen, I understand this is a kid's movie, but the original first Kung Fu Panda, like literally first, second, like they were so good. Like story would just, I mean, especially the first one, like how do we go from that to this here at number 4? Like, don't get me wrong, they had a decent sense of story, but the decision making was just so terrible. Like for instance, for me, why would you make a Kung Fu Panda movie with no Furious 5? Like, we haven't seen a Kung Fu Panda movie in years, and then you show the Furious 5 all at the end. Like, come on, like, don't get me wrong, like, yes, I enjoy Poe, like, as a character. Like the dude's awesome, you know, amazing. Jack Black is amazing at Poe. But I'm telling y'all, I mean, like, I don't know, I just feel like you can't have a Kung Fu Panda movie without the Furious 5, like, majority of the time. Cause like, there were so many parts where I would just like, it would be so dope to see the Furious 5 show up. Because like, this villain legitly seemed pretty OP. To literally go to the spirit realm, bring back all the villains, right? And harness all their Kung Fu powers. Like, don't get me wrong, I was like, just the way it was written up really didn't make much sense to me. Like, I just felt like, man, you know, that would have been a great time to bring in the Furious 5 and everybody teaming up to fight this one villain. That would have been, I would have been clapping. Like, that's the first thing. So not having or not utilizing the Furious 5, that was a big mistake in my opinion. And then also number 2, it was just too predictable. I've never seen, like, well, it's been a minute since I'm since I've seen a movie this predictable. Like literally, one of the main characters breaks in and literally trying to rob everything. Is literally a thief throughout the movie, but then backstabs our main character, like Poe, literally just backstabs him. And then Poe's like, I didn't see it coming. Like, I mean, everybody saw this coming. I mean, like I get it, you know, Poe, he's like, yeah, he's a goofy, you know, like kind of just does whatever, you know, like, you know, he's very easy, you know, to, what's the word? You know, he's very easy to tag along with no matter what type of person you are, you know, so he's one of those like easygoing type of people, super easygoing. Like, no matter, even if that person's thieving, he's still easygoing with him. So, but still, like, the way they wrote that up was just like, really? Like, everybody saw this coming. Like, even from the beginning, I had a sense like, But I will say, the ending was pretty decent, you know, yeah, with the main character, you know, like the fox, yeah, played by Aquafina. It was cool how they had set that up. I did like that. That was pretty decent. But man, like, it was just too predictable. And also the villain, like, the villain didn't really do anything, like nothing really bad to Poe. Like, what did the villain do, like, to Poe that was even bad? Other than just harness the power of, like, all the Kung Fu, like, people that Poe has fought. Like, what did she do to Poe? Really nothing. like Poe really didn't really have any type of adversity. Like literally, like, none of the Furious 5 members got captured or, you know, their life on the line. The fathers, or yeah, Poe's father's lives, you know, they're not even on the line. Like, I don't know, like, the stakes just wasn't there. And I get it that this is a kid's movie, but come on. Like, we've seen DreamWorks pull off some crazy awesome stories where characters go through, like, really good adversity that makes sense, and also not crazy predictable as well. Like, for instance, How to Train Your Dragon. Like, we saw the adversities that went up in that. And the cool thing with How to Train Your Dragon, you know, like when Hiccup met, you know, Night Fury for the first time, Night Fury was about to eat him. And then on top of that, Hiccup also lost a leg, and he lost his dad by Night Fury. Well, not the leg. He didn't lose the leg by Night Fury, but you know, yeah, that happened differently. You know, by a bigger dragon in the first one. But anyway, like, yeah, in the second movie, yeah, Hiccup, he had lost his dad from Night Fury. Yeah, so like the adversity and stakes was just so much higher. So I was just kind of expecting the same type of feel from, you know, the How to Train Your Dragon universe into, you know, like Kung Fu Pandas, you know. So I was really expecting that, especially since we ain't had one in a long time. So, oh man, but they really dropped the ball with this one. Now, I will say there were parts. I'm not gonna bash this movie all the way because, in my opinion, I'll give it like a 5 out of 10 because I did like what they did with Tai Lung and all the other past, you know, fighters and stuff. Like seeing Tai Lung like fight a bunch of people, like coming out of the spirit world, just fighting everybody. That was a cool scene. I will give it that. But other than that, and also, you know, like seeing Poe really grow and becoming the next Oogway, you know, I think that's pretty neat. You know, yeah, seeing him transition and then being something different outside of the Dragon Warrior, that's a neat idea. So yeah, like I will give him credit for doing that, but like this film just seemed very sloppy in terms of decision making. But I'm not gonna knock it fully because there were parts I did like and there's many parts I disliked as well. But overall, I give this film a 5 out of 10, but I will say it was a disappointment from what I was looking for, especially if you grew up with the first few, you know, Kung Fu Panda movies. So yeah, if you grew up with it, I don't know, I just feel like my generation, Gen Z, I feel like we were just expecting a little bit more from this. I get it is a kids movie, but I mean, this is a kids movie that can get a 24-year-old into the theater. So I would assume you would kind of take your time and really get this story right. But yeah, this movie is kind of just a money grab. I ain't gonna lie. And the villain was cool, but it was just one of those things. It's like, what did the villain do? You know, like that was so bad. You know. So, but that's really all I gotta say, guys. It's your boy Al King with Storm Dagger Films. Like and subscribe, share. Did you like and enjoy Kung Fu Panda 4? If so, let me know. Drop it below in the comment section and I'll be, you know, reading a few things. But I'll be catching y'all next video, y'all. Have a good one.